Well, right now I have my online theme and I have my theme on my WAMP server. And I've been making changes, but I've only been making them locally. So I'm going to bring in some updates. Now I've been documenting everything that I do in OneNote. So I have my local install documentation. You can see that I've played with the database structure, my configuration settings, WP config changes. These are really for just for testing. PHP configuration. Those are really for just testing. Dreamweaver, Microsoft 8. So this, here is where I have to add. It's just really adding the theme, and we added a bunch of content. So I'm going to go into here, and I need to get into my site admin. And the first thing I need to do is I have to add my parent theme. And I used skeleton. So I'm going to look for skeleton. Now on my WordPress theme here on my sample file, I'm just using all sorts of sample data. I'm not going to add that for the online one because that one's going to get real data. I could show you, I'll show you how. I think I actually will add it. So let's see, we're going to go find skeleton. So I need to go and search themes. Let's go back to let's look at simple themes. Add new theme. Let's try this again. Skeleton. There we go, simple skeleton. This is one we wanted. So we're going to install it here on the server too. Now I have a bunch of files to upload, so there's a few different ways that I can do this. I could, because I have FTP access, I could just upload these in Dreamweaver, or I can go in through cPanel. Helps if I can spell. So let's take a look at what I've done. On my local server, I have added new file folders. And so this is going into my Practice 2 folder here, into the WP content. Themes, and now I have a extension of the simple skeleton theme. So I can name this pretty much anything I want. I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call it SMTL, Simple Skeleton Child. And inside that folder, I'm going to have to add another folder named images, because I've added some images. Now I can go here and I can upload. I'm going to go browse, and I'm going to go into my documents, WAMP, www, WordPress, WordPress content, themes, and I have my skeleton child theme. Notice they are not the same name, and I got to grab that image. And that should be up. And I can go back to File Manager. I should be able to refresh this. I'll take me back to the top level, WP content, themes, simple skeleton child, and I've got images. So I'm going to go up one level. And I'm back in the simple skeleton child. I'm going to upload. So I need like 3 files from here. So I need to go up a level here. I will need my functions. I haven't actually made any changes to that yet. That's my template page. You can just hit browse again. And I need my style sheet. And then when I do that to make them work, I should just have to go out to my blog, and I should have to hit refresh. Now, that's not going to work because I forgot to activate my theme. So I'm going to go back here, dashboard, go back to themes, and I've got to add that child theme. It's right here. And so let's go back and visit the site. And there we go. All of my changes have been applied. Now, if I want to import and export content, I'm going to have to go here. And if you can't get to your default page, it's WP-admin. I actually have that in my notes in front page, which is important. WP-admin. If you forget, it'll let you log back in. Now I've got a bunch of stuff in here because I've got practice data. And so I need to go into Tools and Export. So I'm going to export all content. I'm going to save the file. I'll go here, show all downloads. I'm going to save that to my desktop. Okay, and then I can go out here, make sure I'm up on my external one. And I can log in. And I can choose Tools, Import, and it's going to tell me to import the importer. Install now. I do have warnings that it may give me errors, which it did locally, but it probably won't here. Activate and run. Choose file, and this is on my desktop. Upload and import. And we'll just assign these all to me because it doesn't really matter, and hit submit. I should be able to visit my site, and you'll see it's pretty similar. This part didn't come through because that is hard-coded into the customize options. So I would have to go back to my site admin and go into my appearance, customize. And so here, Mary's final project, where I customized WordPress. And this one I'm leaving the Mary Winchester off over here. You can see that's all changed. And save and publish. And close. And go visit my final project site. And this, now it will reflow as I resize. But this should now match what I have on my local hard drive.